Hi, my name is Joe, and welcome back to Chaos Season. This week, Jormungandr Mythic bonus, not that that is particularly relevant for Mythics and Chaos, but she's going to be used, and the Sports Banner. Let's get into it. So, kind of pretty much the same thing as last season, just -1 unit. So, Roy's going to be in the front, special miracle, reflex support, good unit. And also really benefits from the attack speed, great talent from this unit as well, and the Professor's guidance skill and dodge and all this shit, right? Like, these units work very well together, regardless of mode. We have the bonus Jormungandr as well, more stats, more better, hardy bearing support, and yeah, overall solid unit. And then we specifically have Green Volley because it's version 9 bonus. And Green Volley is version 9, and New Year's Volley that came out shortly after is version 10, I guess. So I'll just take the stats. It's fine. But not going to be using Pass this time. Actually going to use the Shackles because more speed, more better for these two. And similarly, we also have normal Hoder instead of summer Hoder, version 9 versus version 10 bonus stats, but also for the bonus doubler and the 2 cleansing off the top. Just better this season because I already have Roy giving out the imbue and I already have Volley giving out the miracle. It is what it is. And then Tharja, good unit, very relevant support and bonus. Can't really go wrong with this unit, I think. So yeah, let's get into it. All righty. Arena Crom, the Burger King, Young Camiller, Elise, and Sakura. Full structures as well. Be prepared to see a lot of Elise, as usual with Chaos Season. I'm telling you, dude. They need to make it so this unit is only usable in Chaos Season. And I'm only half joking. Obviously, they would never do that, but like... 152 raw. What? I'm sorry, what? This Camilla unit still got it, I guess. That's kind of crazy. Ooh. Barsha says, say what up, hello. True Charge Lamau, one-shots Black Knight. Anyway, this Elise unit, like, ruins the game. Still. I hate it here. Op 292. Well, the good news is she's not going to be on the screen, at least for this match, for much longer. I can't imagine you keep playing. It's day 1 after all. Thank you, God. GG. Keep it a pushing. Athos by his lonesome, poor guy. Diamant, Balding unit, this unit, version 1, and Tharja. And full structures. Lamoa. -1. I like that hood on Diamant. That actually goes quite well. But I'll tell you right now, I don't think any unit on their team has enough firepower or survivability to get through my team. Even this Tharja unit that just came out, my team is a bit too much for her, I fear. And the weird thing about this Tharja unit, by the way, I keep rereading her weapon. Take a look at this. There's no true damage in this. You have special jump, neutralize foes' bonuses, and instead of true damage, you get grants bonus to units' attack. With like an Aria effect, but it's on attack. It's very odd. Somebody tell me what's up with that. I literally can't think of another modern unit whose weapon didn't have true damage in it. Like, straight up. It just doesn't. Unless I can't read. But I've read that shit 50 times, it feels like. So, please correct me if I'm wrong. Anyway, GG. Hector. Roy. The Brave Ike 2. The Brave Micaiah 2. And Edelgard. Dude, this Brave Duo Micaiah Camilla unit keeps screwing me over. This season I fought a couple of them, and mid-turn feud as a status is no joke. Because I keep sending in people to tank her, and I'm using, like, anti-miracle stuff in a 3x3 on offense, especially in Chaos Season. So I'm like, yeah, no problem, I'll get rid of her miracle, and then I forget she has mid-turn feud. Lamau. So it turns off the anti-miracle support. And then she survives and then kills me for 500 damage with the reflex and logic or whatever she has. It's crazy. What does she have? Is it Logic? Or no, it's Ice Edge. Interesting. And you know what? Okay, hold on. Real quick. I read these Edge skills again when I was doing Arena earlier today. And did they really make these skills in preparation for Emblem Leaf's effect, where it's, if you have Weapon Triangle advantage, you get Omni +5. Because when these skills came out, this is like the most meaningless specific shit I've ever seen in my life. I feel like they were just future-proofing Leaf's emblem ring. Tinfoil hat, and he's out of here. Okay, last one was unable to replay. By the way, speak of the devil. Snake Lady, that Edelgard that I hate, and that Elise that I hate. By the way, we got our Fey Pass renewed today, or at least I did. And yeah, got that beautiful floret, gave it to Alphonse. Beautiful thing. Now I just need the aided thing. Who knows how long. Who knows how long it'll take me to get that, dude. I haven't gotten an aided thing since Yunaka. And that's like the one Yunaka I got. I don't know. They really should have made it so you get both. Well, okay, actually, I think I had this conversation with people before. You can't do that because the aided thing is tied to specific units and their thing, right? Like the cat and the bird and whatever. So you can't just give one of those out. Probably. It'd be weird. I don't know. But, like, they just don't make that many aided units. Like, we got one recently, obviously, but... they're not as frequent. I feel like they should just be one every other banner or something. Because how hard is it to just make an accessory, right? I don't know. You go through the trouble of making these units anyway, you might as well, like, attach something cool to it. It's +1 to all stats, dude. Who cares? But yeah, I need that, and I need the bouquet, which, same thing. Yeah, haven't really ever gotten bouquets. I've gotten 2 Sharinas, I think. Sharinas. And that's it. I never got Ash. I never got any of the other ones. Yeah. And the 2 bouquets I got went to Chosen Alphonse, thankfully, and Attuned Ryoma, actually, because he was my Omni-Tank of choice in basically every mode that's not Arena. Excuse me. Unless it was Win Season or Chaos Season where I could actually use Chosen Alphonse, but even then, like, Ryoma's objectively a better unit, right? And even still, Ryoma's one of the better units in the entire game. Even though he seemed like he got power crept by Roy a little bit, I still think Ryoma, his B skill, dude, I still think that is like the single most overloaded skill they've ever made. Still. That shit is insane if you read it. Bay players that read? An IQ too high? This match is still going on. Cornering my volley unit. And speaking of volley, I'll say it again. I keep considering foddering my fallen male Byleth for Demonic Force, and I'm actually able to give that to rearmed Soren, and then also with dual support, because I have that Magic Gambit codes from Young Robin from a couple months ago. I think they only printed that skill once, by the way. I don't know how they expect you to... Anyway, I hate it here. I could give it to Soren, and then give it to Volley, and then redeem the other Soren in the manuals, and then refresh him, give it to the other Volley. So I could have both Volleys with Demonic Force if I really wanted to. But the problem is Fallen Male Byleth is one of the best units in the entire game. I'm glad that I have him, but the fact of the matter is I don't really use him. And especially now that the Sports Byleth is here, that also has the 3-range style and has really good support and frontline and self-sufficient and Like, she just does everything. Duo units, so you don't have to worry about Duo's hindrance on defense. Like, I don't use Fallen Male Bile. I'm still considering just foddering him and giving it to the volleys that I use every week in multiple modes. So, if you have experience with Demonic Force on volley, let me know. GG. I had to yap my balls off on that one. That was so long. Micaiah again with Special Miracle. Oh boy. Jormungandr with the +10 Horan Ring. Soth, who also I used on Chaos Season offense. Disgusting unit. I have Rise Above and Instruct on him. Elise +10. Disgusting creature. Anyway. Well, I mean, when you're actually trying to care about defense in Chaos Season, you're just basically rolling the dice as to whether or not they have Elise plus a Ballista or Old Bastard or Loki or... yeah. There's like 5 different subsections of things that just are free wins on offense. Even like Nurgle plus Elise is still one of the better things, even though they keep printing Drain Cancel Lamau on some things. You're not really gonna see it, dude. You're really not. And like the snakes, like Nidhogg, are pretty much dead. I don't know. Soth, potent is a hell of a drug. Let's kill him from 3. But yeah, I kind of wish I had this Alm unit. I'm not going to go out of my way to ever get him, I don't think. But the fact of the matter is he's a melee ballista, which is unique. You could argue that anybody with a 3-range style is also a ballista, but you know what I mean. Like Emblem Lyn style from 5. Op. This Duo Micaiah Camilla unit, though, I would definitely not complain just randomly getting at some point. Midturn Feud. Cleansing. Pass. Volley. Oh. Didn't respect the volley range. But he keeps playing. What the Sigma? I killed half your team, big doggy. Okay. He's just doing it for the love of the game? I killed half his team and he didn't get either pot. What the Sigma is going on? And, oh my god, please let it be over. A GG, I guess? Killed 3 and he didn't get any of the pots. Make it make sense. Edelgard, the Cancer Tana unit, one of the better offense units in the game, pass Byleth. Camilla, and Elise. So I think what he's going for is pass on Byleth so that when Tana does her thing, she can just go wherever she wants. Right? Which is pretty cool. This team's kind of AIDS, though, I'm not going to lie. Damn. The variance on this Camilla unit still at 320, by the way. Still drives me insane. Because the one in the first match, or one of the first matches, hit Jormungandr for like 154 one hit, no special. But then this one with a brave hit does like 50 and then 80. Or 50 and then 30, whatever it was. Like, it's... the numbers are made up. The rules and the numbers are made up. GG. Keep it pushing. Gonna be sniping the bolt tower here. Oh, never mind. Mine's level 12. This is level 13. Lamau. Tiki. The Celica unit. The Elise unit. Surprise, surprise. Ike. And Lucina. Lucina's also fantastic on offense. Especially if you're an Omni-Tank Andy like me. Invaluable support. Except, surprise, surprise, I'm going to bring up that Duo Camilla and Micaiah unit again, because mid-turn feud Lamau just turns off the unit. It's great. Okay. I mean, I assume he's just going to try to tank with Ike, and that's about it, right? You can't really do anything else. Celica doesn't really have a good angle. You probably could have gone through the left and then tried to snipe over the wall with her, no? We'll see. Edelgard ring on Byleth. Let's see, round 2. Somehow does better. Oh, well, it's because some of Lucina's stuff is only for the first combat, right? Very good. Edelgard ring balanced. I'd be pissed too. G. Okay, what do we got? Tana again with Camilla. Tibarn, horrifying unit, by the way. Ike, plus 10. Sheesh. And Sigurd. Weird Sigurd edition. But yeah, I really want this Tibarn unit, dude. He's so good and cool. I don't like how he kind of just took Felix's unique thing randomly, but Tibarn's cool. And this is one of the coolest sprites in the game. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Disgusting creature and rearmed value. Alright, here they come. Not really much I can do against this slop. Oh. Okay. Oh, he has Edelgard ring on the Ike. Oops. Well, it's not looking good. Especially since the only units on my team left that can actually do damage are blue. Ollie's just gonna kill herself here. Poor fella. Stop. Over the garden wall. Dead in hell. Hoder's just left by her lonesome. The Tibarn Gap. Oh, well, speaking of Felix, hello. The new young Felix, Matchless Wolf. I am very much looking forward to Felix's Refine, by the way, because this B skill, or like the original Lone Wolf B skill, is still perfectly usable. It's 20% true damage, flat DR, and special DR, and then the movement shenanigans. Like, it's still perfectly good. And if you actually got what you wanted in the Hollow Forms with that, you are sitting pretty. I got Shatter Slash, Rise Above, Null Sea Void, and Burst of Thunder. And it took me until like the last day of refresh to get Burst of Thunder. I high-key wanted Burst of Thunder more than Rise Above. I think it's that important on that unit. Far and away the best skill on him. I know some people would go the Instruct Rise Above route, but Burst of Thunder is just too cracked, man. Shatter Slash is also, like, so solid as a skill. It's kind of crazy. And then on Bernie, who I also redeemed, because I really like that unit, even though Paranoia has kind of... I don't know about that. But I did get Attack Speed Liberate on her, which is like 10 true damage, which is pretty good, especially since her perf is a brave weapon. Yeah, 10 true damage in the C slot, and a high amount of effective speed from that skill as well. Really, really good. GG. Let me know what you got from all the forms. Be very curious if there's like a duo Winter Byleth simp that got some cracked fodder on that unit and is making them work. I actually really like that ult. And when they came out, that unit was a defense mainstay for a good amount of time. I put so much fodder on my Winter Duo Byleth from back in the day. But I did not redeem that. Dat. Byleth attacking me from over the wall. Oh my god. It's rough out here. Old bastard. And the Peony support as well. Disgusting creatures. Oh. Nope. No true damage in the weapon. For some ungodly reason. Great talent maxing. On both ends. And dead. And Hoder. Have these people even really gotten the pots? I haven't been paying attention. Shocker. I've just been yapping. Well, he's going for him. Does Hoder actually take out Lucina here or something? Oh, no. Smart guy. Horn Ring on Lucina to box her in. This guy's smart. GG. All right, so final score is 8-3. You know, mentally it's 9-2 because that one guy in the beginning. I killed half his team and he didn't get any pots. Unlike day 2. What the Sigma? Anyway, Sports Banner is finally over, which means I'm going to be struggling for bonus, except I'm lying. Emblem Leaf is right there. Unironically, might try him as one of my frontliners. We'll see. And also Groa. I could try Groa and see if I could do like a rally trap or something, but other than that, I don't have anything here. Aside from the Boosh, of course. Anyway, let's get into the summons. Alright, so obviously we have a shitload of tickets here. I'm just going to do green and move on with my life. I don't know. But yeah, I'm probably going to record a specifically ticket summoning video after this. Ooh, Garrick. Were they Garricks? I actually have like a mid-merged Garrick, and when this unit got his refined, he was actually one of the better supports in the entire game. So I'm glad to see him. But yeah, we have a lot of tickets to go through. I'm going to make a dedicated video to that. Oh, hey, there's the Felix I was talking about. First of Tunda. Alright, well, that's going to be it for me today. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you. I'll see you in the next one for that summoning video, I guess. Let me know how your week went, how your week's going. If you summon on anything, let me know. Have a good one. Bye.